I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire. All right, we're back on the case. The case of what the fuck is going to happen to Joey tonight. Batman set 64 world records. Fuck sakes. I'm just buying a little bit of time here to let him go forward. He's not in a deleting mood. So in case he goes dark, I don't have to come up with filler words. I'll just do them now. Let's do a quick weather update. In Brownsville, Texas, it is currently 89 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Real feels 102, humidity at 67% at 6:16 in the afternoon. All right. Batman set 64 world records. Let's just get to it.
All right.
Ah, fuck it. What's up, Skip? Blue?
How y'all doing out there today? Get this party started. God gave me a download, man. God spoke to me, said, God, the power of God is real. God spoke to me. God told me.
There's our fearless hero. What is fucking wrong with his hair right now?
It's actually like somebody who does videos on here, and what they said was very true. And they said, nothing can stop you. None of y'all can stop me. It's too powerful. None of you. No matter what you try, what you do, you can't stop me. I believe it. That's why I'm walking right down my blocks again today. Right in front of you. Right in front of all your fake gang members. Right in front of all y'all who act like you're disgruntled. Right? Right in front of all of them that want to ask silly questions. Oh,
fuck!
God, that is getting ridiculous, bro. He said hi, he's cool. They showing love, they all right. If they not, then it is what it is. They're probably a joker. All right, what we got to say now, huh? How you coping with my success now? What's that? 64 world records. I said 64 world records, boss. 64 world records. I said world records. We on the world record tour because that's all I do is set world records. Yeah, here we go again. Like, I'm going every day. Feel me?
Come the goddamn dogs.
64 world records. Are we going to talk now? 64 world records, homeboy. Right? I done told y'all. Told y'all. Yeah, I'm not going to play these games. Right? Not going to let folks pretend. Right?
That's from his running today, this morning, when he was trying to catch the bus and ran for a fucking grip. I was saying he's going to bitch about it later on tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Ain't doing none of that. You understand? I'm going to tell all y'all what it is. You understand? I'm not here for a reason. Feel that? There, all right. Yeah, like I said, got stuff to do, baby. I'm hard at work. Hard work pays off. That's what I've proven. And they can't stop you, boy. They can't stop it. I said they can't stop it. Can't stop me now. They can't stop
Howdy,
the bat. Can't stop
how?
the big old bat. Big old Batman. When I'm flying in the wind, everybody ask about him, 'cause I'm the Batman. Big old Batman. Yeah. Oh, it's too funny. I love my job. Dude, I love my job. It ain't easy, but I love it.
The amount of foot fungus he's got going on, it's got to be crawling
Oh
up his
yeah,
body.
like I said, they were leaning. They were leaning to see Batman. I said, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. It was leaning.
Think about this. So his feet are all fucked up. He's got to put his shoes on and stuff. He probably sleeps with his shoes on. I mean, I had a bad case of athlete's foot a couple months ago because I was camping. Whatever. It's gone now. But that being said, he doesn't fucking shower, wash his hands or nothing. The other day, he was gulping out of the park sink with his hand, filling his hand up with water and fucking slinging it into his fucking mouth, into his infected gums and his periodontal disease. Take a breath. It's got to be just fucking starting to devour his entire body, inside and outside.
64 world records, and these folks still talking. Yeah, I can see what it is. I see they trying to keep from watching me. It's all good. You know what I mean? Somebody told me today, they said they saw the channel, they said, you got a lot of subs.
That's funny,
Actually, it was
Lobster.
somebody that worked at Walmart. Real talk. He asked me about it. I was like, yeah, this is what I do. You know, and it carries by word of mouth, man. I'm telling you. So he asked, I told him, he checked it out, and it's all promotion and marketing nonstop. You got to be able to promote yourself. Over here, they act like you can't get away or do nothing. Yeah. But yeah, we getting up there, man. I think, what are we approaching? 4,300. We should have been way beyond that. I don't even pay attention. I don't even care about the subs. Once I get over 1,000 or whatever, I could care less. Just about that I'm making money. Everything else is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. And that's the truth. That's how the cookie crumbles. All right, Billy. All right, Billy. You
That's
can do
funny,
it, Billy.
Lobster.
Come on, Tiger. Go get him, sport. You can do it, champ.
Smoggy.
Yeah, all these people are funny. That's what they do. They all get together. Right, and that's the badge of honor. Having all y'all sit there and collude together. Right? Well, I'm telling you, they don't want to watch me. They don't want to do anything that they think might help me. Good. That's all right. I don't need you. Well, I built my own fan base. The whole world is like that now, pretty much. That's the truth. Like, all y'all jelly, like, cool, be jelly. And when you're on the throne, that's the throne.
What's up, Chaos?
Sadly, the throne is not a comfortable, nice place. That's what folks don't get. Success, real success, ain't nothing nice about it. You gonna win. You better know what come with it. I'm gonna win no matter what.
Who's the chick on the billboard?
You understand? I care less. Feel me? Care how people feel. I love winning. That's what I was programmed to do. It's what my daddy raised me to do.
Yes, we are live.
What my daddy taught me. I love my dad. Real talk. What you mean? 64 world records, little homie. I said them, you count them. I did 8 side reps today. This is what I do. I jump leaps and bounds in front of your face while you sleep on me.
That's the only reason it's almost like you're giving your brain, when you try and decipher what's going on with him, it's like if you use it or lose it, it makes your brain think about retarded shit. It is, but fuck it.
8 side reps. That means out of the lift position. That means I do a lift, pick my whole body up in there vertically, then pick it higher up, right? Also did the highest I've ever done, I think, and I've ever seen happen or recorded, right? It's another world record. That was like 63, I think.
Deciphering him is like
that
an
might have been
escape room.
64. So no, 64 was the 8 side reps. So yeah, that was 63, and then I set 62 to day 2. Right? I don't care if the numbers are whatever the same. I don't care. You know, and I got to go back and count anyway when I can, but I really don't care. The point is that I'm doing tons of inertia pull-ups, doing tons of pull-ups. Oh yeah, I did like, I don't know. I know I did over like 140 to 160 pull-ups straight too again today. So I'll have to edit that and put it up. Hold up.
Hold up. He's scared as hell. God damn. I think he's passing the dogs. Possibly a car as well.
So yeah, like I said,
Like I said,
we're gonna keep on doing what we do here. We're gonna keep on winning right in front of all of them. They can't handle it, cuz. Telling you, they can't handle it. They've never been able to handle it. I'm the real Batman. Real boy. That's right. Everybody honks and loves me because I help everybody. That's right. And I spread the word of God. The power of God is real, boy. So like I said, like I said, boy. I said, look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. I said, how many is that? 64. 8 side reps. You know how strong you got to be to do like 1 side rep? I mean, you're talking about picking your whole body up in the air vertically, okay? Picking up higher, holding it. I mean, you come down a little for the side rep sometimes. I think I did today, but I mean, I'm still right up there. And not really. I was up. You know, maybe not at the highest position, but about the next notch down, next level. I was up there. Pick up, and then you're doing side reps. So I'm touching like this, like doing the dab. You understand? Well, my whole body is in the air vertically, and I'm holding it with my bare hands on the bars. I'm gripping the bars and using and picking and leveraging my entire body weight. Yeah, I need some new shoes, bro. This is getting old. And it's going to result in more problems like I was having.
yeah, like I was just talking about, fungus infection infecting your entire body.
You know what I mean? I realized ice is my best friend sometimes.
No, it's called antifungal cream. You can pick it up at Walmart or any fine drugstores near you.
You know, icing the part that's, you know, physically going through it or whatever.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my best friend sometimes. It helped me with my left foot. My left foot, y'all don't even understand, was going through it bad. You have no idea. I'm talking, couldn't imagine this kind of pain. And I was still out here every day doing my thing, doing my thizzle. So
Imagine the fungus. It's so deep and it's between his toes that it's. I'm not trying to make anyone puke here, but it's probably splitting and bleeding. You know, to where it's so fucking moist. I don't have to explain it.
here every day, boy. I said I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Cuz, yeah. You know what I mean, dog? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where's bond, dog? Where's law? You know what I mean, son? Yeah. So yeah, I was doing my thing, doing my fizzle, right? And you know, it helped. It helped tremendously. So been feeling a little bit better with that, but I just keep pushing. That's the point. You saw me. I just kept going, right? I don't even know what I go through, bro. I think it's easy. It's not easy. Then instead of taking it easy, I push myself further.
Damn, he's already ended this one. That being said, you're gonna stick around if anyone is still here. We have cakester paste to enjoy.
Every time. That's the whole point. I push further. That's the next thing is working on the jumps, like real jumps, like leaps. You know, and trying to get the leg strength where I could do it, but like it really would be good to get a better pair of shoes. Like I deserve that. I deserve a new pair of shoes. I deserve money to get the other stuff that's critical that I need, that I really need, you know, all that. Not like Mike Saha. That. Oh, man, y'all are too funny. 64 world records, boy. I said none of you will ever compete. Ever. You'll never come close. That's right. I'm not talking to you. I'm doing my live. You will never, ever come close to the bat. The big old bat. And this big old bat will be back. That's right. Talk to y'all in a minute. All right. Stay easy.
So Joey's got to be at the bus stop right now because the last one is around 7 o'clock that takes him back to Mom's neighborhood. So 6:30 in Brownsville. He missed the bus yesterday and he had to walk back. That was fun. That was fun when you fucking ran into fucking all the bullshit. Anyway, I know there's not many people in here right now, but I think this one's a fucking banger. Actually, hold the phone. We're going to do a hold up. May save it because Joey is cued. Batman is the biggest superstar. This one's going to be. That's funny, Lobster. Fucking. I wouldn't play this fucking guy in public. That's kind of ballsy. Do I do it? Because I don't want to interrupt it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. This one is called Joey was eating all his fucking Swiss rolls and his fucking melted fucking Neapolitan ice cream and his fucking cakesters in the morning. He had nothing to wash it down with, and he built up a bunch of cakester paste in his teeth. Nothing to wash it down. So enjoy cakester paste.
In a world of sweet decay, he eats away Swiss rolls and cakesters every single day. Melted ice cream drips from his chin. A sugary feast, his taste buds spin. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melted Neapolitan, a disgusting sight. Washing it down with a gooey delight. Frosting and cake, a toxic blend. His breath's a nightmare, his teeth a mess to amend. Ice cream drips, a chocolate stream. He laps it up, a gluttonous dream. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melted Neapolitan, a disgusting sight. Washing it down with a dewy delight. His gut protests, his stomach groans, but still he eats till the sugar's thrown. Is built up high, a throne of pain, where he'll sit till the sugar's drained. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melting Neapolitan, a disgusting sight. Washing it down with a gooey delight. His teeth are stuck with cakester crime and melted ice cream, a perpetual crime. He's a slave to sugar,
was Cakester Paste. God damn. That was a good one. I like that one. It took him a little bit to render, but let's go. Batman is the biggest superstar. And
Very nice.
Phoenix.
All right.
All right, fuck it.
So,
We'll do it live. Fuck
how
it.
are all of you doing? Who wants to donate me like $5 at least so I can grab me something to eat? Come on. Come on. Somebody out there can do it.
What, you need
That's
more
right.
Cakester Paste?
I'm on here asking people to give me money and help. That's right. I'm doing it. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What shall we ever do? Batman is telling people to donate. Oh no. For a full scale business where he offers a service and entertains you. Wow. How out of the picture. How out of the ordinary. Oh, these folks are funny. I said it's all mine, boy. It's all mine. Gotham is mine. It's that simple. There's the border patrol. Some of them say hi, some of them don't. Probably a lot of corruption.
Some say hi.
Oh. Ambulance. Really, you gonna do it right here, right now? Wow. Yeah.
Not broke yet. Yeah, but he's looking to spend it all.
Yeah. Another one, they were like, whoa, all overcompensating. All right, let's get it. Get this money. That's right. We get paid to do this, boy, a little something. Little something. It ain't much, but it's a little something. Tell me. Grapefruit was good. I ate the whole thing pretty much.
Get the amber lamps.
That was good, tasty grapefruit. I picked a good one. I looked up how you're supposed to pick them and everything.
You looked up how to pick a grapefruit, but you can't look up how to figure out the goddamn bus schedule. God, fuck you, retarded.
So that mine was kind of sweet. It was good. My dad used to eat them. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck
I do
grapefruit.
different
Fuck
things,
your dad.
different days, different methods, whatever. And then you see it work. I mean, obviously it helped me out. Look at look at the strength levels today. 64 world records, boy. I said, read them and weep. I said, couldn't nobody come close to the bat. That's right, because I'm the Batman, boy. That's right. I said the bat. That is the strongest thing in existence, Batman. That's right. It is what it is. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on doing things the same way. That's right. I don't care if the so-called women down here can't get it together. Right? Ridiculous. They just can't even see what's in front of them. Shit's embarrassing. Real talk. I be looking at some of these couples, man. I'm like, wow, that explains it. No wonder all these so-called women mad all the time. Real talk, it's the truth. See, that's not what you want to call it. This nonsense y'all started with this new generation snowflake stuff. That's reality, partner. Like, a lot of y'all are just plain funny.
I'm glad you said a blue because I've never had a sweet grapefruit either.
Wonder y'all sit around all day worried about what the man doing. It's the same way with my father. The same exact way. Like, what? Just on a different level. You know? It's just crazy, man. It's funny as hell, bro. Real talk. I can't believe it. I really can't.
It was probably an actual grape. and he just called it a grapefruit.
But yeah, do these folks understand that when I was little, there was an actual lawsuit, I think, that my dad filed because there was this creepy, crazy old lady. She was a next door neighbor, and it was just downright disturbing. And like how she would act and the things she would do, and she would just sit there. And I had a window, it's like a small window, and she would just sit there and stare at the window and stuff and do weird stuff. And it would freak me out. Like legitly, it would really freak me out. And like I think my dad filed a lawsuit and I think we won. So that's what I'm saying. Like for these folks to think in this day and age that you can get away with this stuff, not at all. It's
What is
just
he talking about?
you got to actually file the federal law, or you got to file the lawsuit. It doesn't even have to be federal, but there should be a federal one filed because it's a federal matter because of all these underground illegal organizations that participated in trying to stop me.
Yeah, I think that it's got to be what he means, right? Because grapefruit is bitter as hell. It's good, but it's bitter. But grapefruit, sweet, that makes sense. You know, grapefruit.
I also found out a name. Okay. Let me see if I can find that name right quick. Hold up. Let me see here.
Hold up. Ah, fuck. Let me see what's going on my keyboard.
Can't do it right now, but there's a name. He's some like government politician, fake leader, like all of them. I think he's connected to the Charlie Kirk thing. They were saying that Charlie Kirk was like, I think had rejected offers from him or something. It's all very clear. It's clear as day what nation, and we all know the truth, what that nation does and what the groups that they form. And that's where all this came from. And they brought it into our country, into America. So when Americans start standing up for themselves, and then you've seen they've tried to lock all of us up, and that's been the agenda, right? So it was a movement that started in that nation, right? One of the basically, I mean, seems like one of the most evilest nations ever, right? You should know who I'm talking about. Where do all them groups come from? You know, and it was like the leader, one of the leaders of them, and I think Charlie Kirk was rejecting their offers. So that might have been what happened is they took matters into their own hands, possibly. They might have hired this guy to do it or something. Or their other method of power, which we all know what that's called, right? They might have used that to gain leverage, something to gain leverage on them. But like I said, there was more than one person involved in that Charlie Kirk thing. It's clear as day, really.
I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories right now, but there is a video that's making the rounds today of another angle of the shooting that it's actually came from behind Charlie Kirk, where the bullet is coming through the back of his neck and out through the front of his neck. So that puts a lot of players in play about, okay, what was the narrative in the front? What was the narrative in the back? Yeah. So it raises a red flag, not just being a conspiracy theorist, but what's truth and what's false. That's all I'm going to say on it.
It wasn't, I don't even know if it was who they're saying it was. I don't understand it. It's an odd situation. So that's the thing, you know, all these folks are like, well, I'm just doing my job. That's fine. You could just do your job, but
Sweet grapefruit.
you don't do your job. And are you aware of what's going on and what's happened the past 10, 20 years has been the time that these folks have used in these groups, and they've taken full advantage. And even the download came out today and said that these corrupt departments were fully aware of what I was going through, just like always, and they did nothing. Exactly my point. They didn't just do nothing, they participated in it. And that's the truth. No, and nobody is above reproach, and we will continue to speak out and say the truth.
All right, Joey, shut up for a minute. Yeah, so sweet grapefruit varieties. Let's look at this. All right, so there are Ruby Red and Rio Red. These are well known for their deep red, juicy flesh and sweet tart flavor profile that is less bitter than other types. The variety Rio Star is considered one of the sweetest. You got Mellow Gold, a hybrid of pomelo and white grapefruit. There's a sweet and mild taste and a low acidity. And then you got Oro Blanco, a hybrid of pomelo and white grapefruit. Blah, 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 blah. That's enough about grapefruit. Fuck it.
Truth. You just have to talk right. That's it. You understand? Like, there's no fear here. Nobody's above reproach, man. You understand? Everybody has to be held accountable in a court of law. It's just that simple. Feel me? So it's like, I think that's what happened. And like I said, that's what they do. They move through secrecy. They try to maintain power through their little methods and their little fake stuff, right? And this is all a conspiracy, and it's already proven. It's in front of everyone. I mean, that's like if people watch me. If you think conspiracies aren't real,
Facts, Blue.
after watching me and just hearing me talk and seeing an inkling of what I've been through, if you watch the live streams and you actually diligently watch this channel, you've seen me go through stuff associated to it. So there's no denying it. You can't say, oh, it's not real. Even just listening, I've rattled off too many facts with proof and evidence, because you know everything is right here in front of us. It's all out here, all the proof. So what do you mean? There's documentation, examples. There's all sorts of different forms of proof. You know what I mean? And that's my whole thing. If folks had cared or wanted to stop these things, they could have. All these people are 100% right in that, and they don't care. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. So why do they not care? Well, because I think they're all a part of it. I think they're all evil. And I just think that's the truth. I think corruption is what runs not only this place, but everywhere. And then they think they're doing something. Like, you ain't on nothing. There's judges down here, okay, in Cameron County Courthouse that have accepted bribes and then got locked up for like 75 years plus. They're known for accepting bribes. It's a recurrent theme. So I could understand why judges, lawyers,
His mouth is cakester pasting up.
who we know are corrupt, I proved that, they proved that. DAs we know are corrupt. We could see why they might have a vested interest in watching my channel or having someone, right, whether it be their fake
Oh, Jesus. And the hair is just growing out of his fucking nose, too. Jesus.
wife or whoever, monitor the channel and hear what I'm talking about because they're worried. See my point? I'm telling you, I'm researching all this stuff. I don't just sit there and do nothing. I do a lot of research, man. I put a lot into what I do. And I know the truth that the groups that I'm coming up against, a lot of them are from other countries. That's the truth. And it makes sense. And like everything that gets depicted in the movies, the films with Batman, that's literally the truth. So you can't have any fear. You got to stand up. You got to stand up the right way. But you got to stand up, man, because things are going to change. You know, things are going to get, it's common sense. Things are going to get to different levels, different degrees. There's going to be different stuff that happens in the future. And I just know that we're going to come to a place where there is no more rules and the rules go out the window completely as a country. And it's just going to be all out, every man for himself, basically. And that's like Batman's hero.
Hello, Z. What's up?
It's the best way I can explain it. Right. Making it sound nice as possible. Right. And people are looking towards a future of vigilante justice. It's just the truth. That's what they're looking for. Like I said, everybody prayed. They said, we need a Batman. And God answered your prayer. I see right now people saying that the Alice Police Department is corrupt out there in Alice, Texas. Okay, somebody, right? They're looking for somebody, and the family is, and they're saying that the department isn't doing their job. Wow, what a surprise. Have they ever done their job? Any of them? Ever? Any of them? And then they'll have the nerve. They'll talk and whine and complain like about people like me speaking out, which they can't do anything about. But they don't want to go do their job. Like, you know, the family cares about, you know, who it is, you know, that they're looking for. Like, I just don't get why departments don't seem to understand what their job description is. And then you mentioned defunding, and I'm sure they're all like, whoa, whoa there, buddy. Defunding? No, don't say that. We won't get to eat donuts anymore and drive around gang stalking. It's not just in one spot. It's not just here. It's all over the nation.
Looking at his neck, I just want to itch my chin right now. Just scratch my fucking neck. God damn. He is getting fuzzy.
It's a very
He's
difficult
turning into a wolf
issue.
a
It's a
fucking
very
Sam
weird
Squanch.
thing. It's hard to come up against because it's a system. So you have to be politically correct about it. You have to be nice about it, which I'm not used to being. You got to be nicey nice, you know, and you got to sugarcoat everything for them because they're soft. But that's the truth. But there is a way, if you systematically break down this system, that's what I'm doing. You can win. Hell, I already won. I won out here. I won in Green Bay. I won everywhere. Minneapolis, I didn't have any issues. But I mean, look at all the stuff they allow. But they were actually kind of trying to do their job in Minneapolis. I give them credit for that. They would come on the train, and then but then folks would be running a ramp and doing whatever they want. So to an extent, they would enforce it sometimes. Minneapolis is funny because they'll give you a ticket, they say, for this and that, like for not getting the bus pass, but nobody ever gets the bus pass. Like I did, you know, like, you know, but it's like if you don't, like if you skip it for the day and you don't get it and you just hop on, you know, there's a chance that they might figure it out. And if they come on there and they talk to you, I mean, I don't know what happens. I mean, I think
You'll get a ticket for not having a bus fare, and you'll fucking cost you, I don't know what it is. I'll look it up here.
they're probably not going to care that heavily. It doesn't get enforced like that, but they can. I think they can write you a ticket and you have to go to court and all sorts of stuff. You know, that's the thing. Like, I'm just saying, in every aspect, God has protected me. You know, I've had to take risks. I've been through all sorts of stuff in my life, and God brought me this far. You know, that's what these people forget. I lived in Minneapolis technically for a little. I didn't really live there. I was in a shelter, but Green Bay kind of was up there for a minute.
He's basically saying he's going to jump the bus. He flashed $2 earlier today in his shorts, not $3. Day pass is $3, but he flashed $2. So maybe he got turned down. Who knows? He's just going to try and jump on the bus. I don't know.
Like, I mean, been around the block, man. Lived in North Carolina on the coast in Charlotte. I used to go to Myrtle Beach all the time, go party. Lived in Florida, all over projects, hoods, Tarpon Springs, Miami-Dade, Dade County. I've been in New York, Albany, New York City. I was just staying in hotels that were nice and driving around, having my own fun. But I was on my gangster stuff when I was up in New York. I was rapping, and then I had just come from Georgia. I went from Georgia and then I came up through New York. Like I got my little money, I went up to New York. I was looking at different stuff. I was always working out, training. Man, that was a pretty cool time, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I found this buffet. I think it was like a Shoney's. Then I met a friend, and then we went out to the club and stuff. He was from the culture and stuff. He was cool. Kind of miss him. He couldn't stand the guy he worked with, his coworker, and it was funny. He would tell me about it, and like they every day they would just be talking back and forth. But I just had some money, so you know I went in there, and they're looking at me like, this dude's got his act together, got his stuff together. I was always the guy who had it together. That's why when these folks get on here, they want to talk about what they have. I'm like, brother, I've I've made and spent so much money and been successful for so long and traveled and done the real thing. You could never compare to me. And I'm still rich in equity. Give me a break, bro. That's the hard part. Living life and still, having equity and owning things, like that's how I know how to build businesses and talk to people so well. I learned because I've been all over the country. I've had to get my way through the whole state of Florida with no money and nothing. And I did it all by myself. Y'all don't know how to talk like me. You don't. And you never will. All right. I'll be back, man. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Be easy.
Talk to you all in a minute. Fuck my entire ass. Let's see. What do we got going on? Yeah, fuck it. It's a release party. Why not? Let's go Cakester Paste one more time. If he fires it up, I'll grab it. If not, I'm going to go and get myself out of the house here for a little bit. Walk my dog. Cakester Paste.
In a world of sweet decay, he eats away. Swiss rolls and cakesters every single day. Melted ice cream drips from his chin. A sugary feast, his taste buds spin. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melted Neapolitan, a disgusting sight, washing it down with a gooey delight. Frosting and cake, a toxic blend. His breath's a nightmare, his teeth a mess to amend. Ice cream drips, a chocolate stream. He laps it up, a gluttonous dream. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melted Neapolitan, a disgusting sight, washing it down with a dewy delight. His gut protests, his stomach groans, but still he eats till the sugar throne is built up high, a throne of pain, where he'll sit till the sugar's drained. Cakester paste, building up strong in his teeth all day long. Melting Neapolitan, a disgusting sight, washing it down with a gooey delight. His teeth are stuck with cakester crown and melted ice cream, a perpetual crime. He's a slave to sugar, lost in his ways, a disgusting fate in a sugary haze.
Cakester Paste. That's all I got. Thanks, guys, for coming in. We gonna go and get. See you.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way, though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.